Next is a lecture on the 10 offenses, given by His Divine Grace, A.C.Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded in February of 1970 in Los Angeles.
The first offense is blaspheming the Lord's devotee. Anyone, it does not matter that your spiritual master is devotee and nobody is devotee. No. The devotee, the life of devotee is already explained that he is fixed up in God. He has no other business than to think of God, talk of God, preaching of God. He is a devotee. It does not matter whether he is born this country or that province or this province or this planet or that planet. Anyone whose life is simply absorbed in Krishna consciousness, in thoughts of God, he is a devotee. So, we should not blaspheme that our process is better, your process is. That is due to ignorance. So this is offense, blaspheming the devotee. And then considering the lords and the demigods on the same level, or assuming that there are many gods. God is one. It is nonsense to think that there are many gods. If there are many gods, then there is no meaning of God. Ekameva Dvityam. The Veda says God is one, without any second, without any competitor. If God has competitor, then He is not God. The definition of God is that supreme. So if there are many, then how God can be supreme? God is great. God is great means nobody is greater than Him, nobody is equal to Him. Everybody is under Him. You may have very high qualifications, but you cannot be equal to God. God is one. Therefore, the Mayavadi's philosophy that you can accept by imagination any form of God, and that is all right. No. You should have actually the form of God. Just like Krishna says, Mam ekam. Ekam means only one unto me. Of course, there are many other forms of God, but in order to concentrate your mind perfectly, you should always think of Krishna. Mam ekam saranam bhaja. So, we do not accept this nonsense philosophy that any name we chant, it becomes God's. No. God's name. Of course, the God's name may be sounding just like you say water, I say jol, but mean that object is the same. Similarly, if you have got actually any name for God, that's all right. Otherwise, take to Krishna. Krishna means all attract. And God's name cannot be otherwise. If God is not all attractive, then He is not God. If God is attractive for a certain type of man or certain class of man and is not attractive for others, then He is not God. So, you see Krishna's activities, Krishna's bodily feature, Krishna's instruction, there is one sublime. Sublime. Therefore He is God. And it is not our sentiment, but it is confirmed by the Vedic literature. Bhagavad says, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Brahma Samhita says, Ishara Parama Krishna. There are many gods, demigods, but God is one. Arjuna says, Para Brahma. Every living entity is Brahma. But he is Para Brahma, the Supreme Brahma. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Matta Paratara Nasti Kinchid Asti Dhananja. There is nothing more superior than me. So these are, we have to take evidences from this Shastra, Krishnastu Bhagavan. So nobody should think that if I chant the name of this demigod or that demigod is equal to chant the name of Hari or Krishna. No, that is an offense. This is third offense. Then, neglecting the orders of the spiritual master. The beginning of initiation is to voluntarily accept the spiritual master to abide by his order. So if you disobey his order, then it is offense. This is fourth offense. The fifth offense, interpreting the holy name of God. Interpreting, because we have got very fertile brain, we can interpret in so many ways. Maya gives us such knowledge, this way and that way, that way. No, don't try to interpret. Therefore we are presenting Bhagavad Gita as it is, no interpretation. Krishna says that Mamekang Saranang Braja. Krishna says, just surrender unto me. And we are teaching, just surrender to Krishna. Is there any difference? No difference. They are speaking, we are actually the representative of Krishna. Krishna says, surrender unto me. And we, in the disciplic succession of this Krishna consciousness movement, we are also speaking, just surrender to Krishna. We do not imitate, do not interpret that this me means me. The Mayavadi philosophers, they say, everyone can say, me means I, unto me. But is that grammatically correct? If I say that, please give me a glass of water. Now, if every one of you say, this me means me, so if you take every one of us, you want glass of water? This is nonsense interpreting. But the Mayavadi philosophers, because they are atheists, because they do not accept the existence of God, they interpret the Shastras in different way, so that, but that cannot stand. That may be very nice to some foolish man, but actually, if they meet some intelligent man, then they are defeated. So this sort of interpretation is useless. Committing sin on the strength of chanting. Now, this is your beginning of life. This chanting means whatever you have done in your past life, sinful, that is now squared up. But you should not anymore commit sin. The 4 pillars of sinful life is this. What is that? That illicit sex, that intoxication, meat eating, and what is that? Gambling. These are the 4 pillars, just like your table stands on the 4 legs, or this house stands on 4 legs, 4 wheel is car stands. Simply this sinful life personified stands on these 4 pillars. If you break these 4 pillars, then it has no standing. So now, whatever has been done is done. That is not your disqualification. This Krishna consciousness movement does not say that first of all you, just like other shastras say, atonement, or you pay some fine for your sinful life. No. Every conditioned soul is apt to commit so many sins, knowingly or unknowingly. So whatever is done is done. Now from this day, no more sinful life. Don't think, oh, I am chanting Hare Krishna, so this is a counteracting method. So let me commit this sinful act and it will be counteracted because I am chanting. Don't do that. You don't believe in that way. Not that is just like somebody says that you commit sin, but you confess and that's all right. By confessing, your sinful reaction is eradicated. But if you commit again, that is foolishness.